Hey guys, this is Catherine with Oracle Intuitions. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. This is your weekly energy reading for June 14th to the 21st. So we're taking a look into the energies of the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. But remember that time is irrelevant in the spirit world. So these could be energies of things that could possibly, be coming. They could be current energies, or they could be a validation from spirit of something that you've just recently went through. I wanted to get back into where I'm doing the Monday to Thursday readings with a element for each day. So Mondays are going to be our earth signs, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Tuesdays are going to be our water signs with Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. Wednesdays are going to be our air signs with Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. And Thursdays are our fire signs with Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo. Now, if you're seeking a personal reading, please contact me at oracleintuitions.com, or you can go to my Facebook page at Oracle Intuitions or my Instagram page at Oracle_Intuitions. Also, make sure that you subscribe and click like on this video. If you subscribe, we actually do free weekly readings on my channel on Wednesdays. So these are for our subscribers. Now, we do go by donation as well. Okay, so usually the donations, people that have donated, we do look into their reading first. But we also have a lottery for our subscribers. And this is where you can submit a question, and my co-host and I, we answer it on the air. So this is a live, this is a live mini reading. Also on Sunday, and this is, sorry, I should tell you, 6 o'clock Mountain Time is when we do the live mini readings, all right? But on Sundays, we also do a live interview show with special guests that have a spiritual element. So these could be psychics, tarot readers, paranormal investigators, anybody that has a spiritual connection. And these are at 2 o'clock on Sundays. So make sure that, again, click subscribe, click like, share the video if this has resonated with you. We look forward to seeing you, throughout the week, and also on our live shows. So today, for this particular reading, we're going to be using the Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. This is by Colette Baron-Reid. We're also going to be using the Oracle of the Seven Energies, again by Colette Baron-Reid. We're going to be using the Wisdom Angel Tarot by Radley Valentine, and we're going to be using the fortune reading cards. Unfortunately, I do not know who created them. Thank you so much for watching, and have an amazing week. Take care. Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading for June 14th to the 21st. We're taking a look into the energies of mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to resonate with everyone. However, I do suggest that you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as they come out throughout the week as well. All right, let's take a look and see what energies are coming through for Taurus this week. All right, I'm appearing to stop. So for the mind, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Loyal, dedicated, protective, apprehensive, plan carefully before taking action, and then get going. Pay attention to the details. Wait for perfect timing. A guardian angel or someone who watches over you. So with this Knight of Pentacles, it feels as though, like, with the mental energy, okay? So this is within the mind, right? This is within inside of ourselves. And it's saying, you know what? Make those plans. Start to move forward. But understand that sometimes patience is needed. We don't need to rush into a situation, especially if we're not sure about the situation. Usually when the Knight of Pentacles comes up, this is somebody who has a goal. And what Spirit is asking of you is to take your time towards this goal. There's no need to rush. Plans are going to, come together as needed, all right? And it's also really talking about your spirit guides being with you. Spirit is with you as you go through this journey, but there's no need to rush. In the body, we have, and this is external circumstances, all right? We have the Eight of Cups, the need to move on, seeing more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, or leaving home, all right? And for Spirit, we have The Five of Pentacles. Negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fears surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing or becoming poor timing for becoming self-employed. So I do feel that this energy that is coming through. So what I'm getting from Spirit is it's saying, please help, please try to remove those negative thoughts. You know what it is that you want to do. You know what it is that you're moving towards. And I feel like Spirit is coming through with this message in regards to, possible, negative thoughts, or maybe you're downplaying a goal, whatever it is. It really feels like Spirit is saying, look, you know what? You may not be seeing the manifestation at this time. So please remove these negative thoughts. There needs to be, again, some sort of work underneath the scenes before perhaps your manifestations are taking place. I'm also getting here that for some of you, you were almost ready to walk away from something, okay? It feels like Spirit is saying to you, look, you don't need to walk away from this, all right? Maybe it feels as though, things aren't working out, or things aren't, coming to fruition like you were planning for them to do. But that doesn't mean to give up on your goal. Understand that things take time. Not everything can happen like that. There needs to be a plan. And it might even be a matter of reevaluating your plan. So taking a look at, especially when we have a goal, okay, or if we have a manifestation that we want to create. Sometimes what happens is we just need to make some sort of adjustment, whether this is a mental adjustment, maybe this is a physical adjustment, maybe we just need to take a different route towards it. Just because, I'm just going to give you an example. Let's say you're trying to buy a car and you got turned down from a bank, all right? Does that mean to completely give up? Well, there's, thousands of different banks out there. Or maybe there's another way to do it. Or maybe it's just going to take a little bit more time, for whatever that needs to happen in order to, receive that vehicle. All right. So that's basically what Spirit is saying. It's saying, don't give up on this dream. Just find another way to go about it. Or perhaps just have patience at this moment, because it is coming to fruition. But there just needs to be some adjustments, okay? Whether this is in the spirit world or in the physical world, or especially within your mind. And this is why I feel like this Five of Pentacles is coming through. Those negative thoughts are preventing some sort of manifestation. So if you're walking into, let's say you were walking into the bank and you already had the thoughts in your mind, well, they're not going to approve me, they're not going to do this, I'm not, worthy of this, maybe my credit is really sucky, whatever it is. Okay, you're already giving off that energy. Walk in with confidence. If they say no, they say no. But if you're walking in with that thought process that, this isn't coming to fruition, that is the energy that you're sending out. And this is what Spirit is trying to remind you of. Don't walk in with that negative thought pattern already. Or again, maybe just have some patience towards the goal that you're trying to reach, because things under the surface aren't always as they seem. Sometimes there just needs to be adjustments. It's like a clock. Okay, when you open up a clock, there's all kinds of different gadgets and cogs and things that have to align in order for it to, make that next step forward. And I feel like this is what Spirit is asking of you at this moment. All right. I also am getting here that for some of you, you may be thinking about walking away from a certain situation. All right, whether this is a romantic situation, a relationship situation, career, job, whatever it is. And I think for some of you, you may be in this place where you're wondering, should I do this? Am I going to be supported throughout this time? Is Spirit going to have my back? Or, am I going to be okay by leaving this situation? And for some of you, that situation may have been in a more negative place, and Spirit is giving you that validation. It is time to walk away. Is it going to be 100% easy? Maybe not. Okay. But it is going to give you that peace of mind, and Spirit has your back as you're making that move away from something. All right. So just take that as it resonates for you. And again, that could be past, present, or current energy. So let's get some clarification and see what is coming through here. Clarification from Spirit. First card coming in, the cosmos, creativity and vastness. And, you know, it's interesting because that Knight of Pentacles, you know, it's really talking about, like, there's nothing that you can't do, all right? Creativity and vastness, like there's a whole entire universe of things that are helping you during this time. And this is what I feel is trying to, you know, stop staying in a negative mindset, or don't let your self-doubts come through at this time, because there's an entire universe working with you towards some sort of manifestation or creation. We have the Sacred Union, partnership and romance. Beautiful card. You know what? This could have to do, again, you know, maybe perhaps you're thinking about, you know, a relationship. Maybe you're thinking someone's walking away. Maybe you were planning on walking away. Again, take it as it resonates. But what I feel is that for many of you, this could have to do with relationships where you're unsure if something's coming together in regards to a relationship. And I feel like this is a validation. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, look, just because you're not seeing the results right now, there could be untold many circumstances, you know, that maybe don't have to do with you. It could be with the other person. It could be just timing. Remember, we have to rely, you know, we also have to think about divine timing. But what Spirit is saying to you, you know, get out of this negative mindset, because we're trying to create, we're trying to help you come together within this sacred union of some sort. Whether this is a career partnership, whether it's a romantic partnership, maybe perhaps it's just you becoming in partnership with yourself in some way, all right? But Spirit is saying, look, we are here, we are guiding you, and we are supporting you at this moment. And we have the Ice Queen, ideals preserved, non-action, and entitlement. So it's interesting because we have this Five of Pentacles. A lot of times when we get into a negative mindset, all right, we start to close down. We close down toward possibilities in all areas. So sometimes we might be focused on romance, but then we start bringing it into career, and we start bringing it into this, and we start bringing it into another, you know, another thing. And it really starts shutting us down. It's kind of like when we get into a negative or self-doubting energy, we start looking at everything around us. Okay, it's like, well, you know, I couldn't have this, so I probably can't have that, or I can't have this, or whatever it is. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to remove that energy. It also could be talking about, with that entitlement, is sometimes we have to look inside and ask ourselves, where can I work harder within my own inner self in order to create this? We are not entitled, okay? We are not entitled to everything, you know, by not doing the work. We have to do the work in order to receive, right? It doesn't mean that we get to, you know, if we want a relationship, but we're just sitting on our couch and, you know, binge watching Netflix, we're probably not going to meet somebody. All right. Or if we want a relationship, you know, especially with a particular person, we got to put the work into our inner selves. If we're in a negative mindset, that energy is going to push people away. It's not going to bring them forward. So, you know, that might be something to take a look at. Where is it that I need to change within myself? Where is it that I need to, you know, let go of maybe some past energies? Where can I do a little bit better as far as drawing in what it is that I desire? All right. So let's take a look into relationships and see what is coming through at this moment. So we're going to be using the fortune reading cards, and we're going to be clarifying again with the tarot, the angel wisdom tarot. All right. So let's see what energies are coming through for Taurus at this particular moment. Now remember that relationships do not need to be romantic. They can be friends, family, co-workers, and they can be a relationship with yourself. All right, just take them as they resonate for you. And I'm here to do one more. So we're going to do that. First energy coming through talks about the Fool. Have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous. Again, coming into these energies over here where Spirit is saying, look at, you know, take that risk. All right. Remember that, you know, remove that negative mindset. Be bold. Take that step forward. You're not entitled. to things, we have to make those moves forward in order to bring some sort of change, in order to create a new beginning towards something. And again, I feel like for many of you, this could have to do with that sacred union. Okay, what is it that you need to let go of? What mindset or what inner child healing do you possibly need to do? Or what, maybe it's time to look forward to that new beginning. Just because it's not happening, maybe perhaps at this current moment, there could be things, again, under the surface, either with you or this particular person, that need to come together first. Okay, so have the patience. Have the patience. And I really feel like that's what Spirit's trying to say. It also talks about celebrations. You are ready to bring new and exciting things into your life. So again, we're talking about new and exciting things. It's like, just, make that shift. Make that shift within your energy. Make that shift within your consciousness to allow a new beginning to come through. And it talks about thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring a new and positive future. So I feel like for some of you, there have been challenges. I feel like this is a confirmation from Spirit saying, yeah, there have been challenges within this relationship. Or, bringing yourself to maybe accepting a new relationship, right? Especially if you're seeking a relationship and there's no particular person. When we are getting stuck, again, that thorns, this is like that Five of Pentacles energy, right? If we're staying in this mindset and just moping about what has happened, reliving the past, or, taking a look at the current energy and saying, well, it's never going to happen because, they're doing this and this, and, this is whatever it is, we have to get through those thorns in order to have that new beginning. And this is what I get from Spirit in that confirmation. It's like saying, look at, yeah, you've gone through some stuff. You definitely have. It doesn't mean, but just because you've gone through some stuff doesn't mean that new things can't begin. And they're trying to. We're trying to move this forward for you. I almost feel it's like kind of like a partnership in some way with Spirit too. All right. I don't feel that card meant a partnership with Spirit when we have the spiritual union. But sometimes we have to work with Spirit to get to where it is that we want to do, want to go, what it is that we're trying to manifest, all right? But I am getting that for many of you, this could have to do with some sort of romantic relationship as well. So let's get some clarification and see what is coming in. Page of Pentacles. Scholarly, cheerful, dependable, mischievous, time to get to work. An excellent opportunity presents itself. Happy news about your career promotions or scholarships, a new area of study. It doesn't need to be in regards to that. This is just the card. But the Page of Pentacles really does talk about beginning something new. Okay, so again, I feel like this is a new mindset, a new way of looking things, a new perspective towards, again, possibly some sort of relationship. All right. We also have the Three of Swords. So it talks about, great sadness that will heal with time. Let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges. Healing misunderstandings. Being there for those in need. It's time to let go of that Three of Swords energy. So if you've gone through something that has been heartbreaking or hurtful in some sort of relationship, recognize that Spirit is here with you. Look at, you can see that angel. You're being guided, you're being held, you're being hugged as you're going through these thorns or this, this period where you're feeling that deep loss. But it's also time to do the healing that is necessary to move forward towards that new beginning. And we also have the Wheel. Yeah, things changing. And it talks about a fresh new start, or the end of delay, sudden or unexpected progress, a very positive change in your life, travel or a new vehicle. It's funny because I did talk about the car, but with the Wheel itself, I remember that Spirit is again saying to you, look at, when you make those, changes within your mindset, when you make those changes that, are giving you that fresh outlook, that's where things really start to change. That's where you're going to see the progress. That's where you're going to start to see your manifestations come to light. All right, but you have to work with spirit on this. I'm sorry, there's a great big truck coming by. My apologies. But you have to understand that, you know, spirit is there with you. Your angels and your guides are here, and they are guiding you as you go through this process. All right, so we're going to get a closing message from the universe and see what is coming through. We're going to be using the energies of the seven oracles, or Oracle of the Seven Energies is what it's called. I do not know this full deck. This is one of those decks that I've had for a while, but I haven't always used. So I may have to read from the book a little bit. We will see what comes through. I'm not going to read the, you know, the full description, but I will be giving, you know, the most relevant parts of the description of each card. So let's see what message is coming through from Spirit today. The Rose's Kiss. Beautiful, beautiful card. All right, so I'm going to actually just take a look and get this one for you. Let me just find it. Right, there it is, page 44. Sorry, guys. Okay. The Rose's Kiss. So it talks about take a deep breath and center on the feeling of joy. Can you allow your senses to awaken and connect with your innate desire to experience all that life has to offer? Pleasure is a part of life. Let yourself surrender to it today. And it talks about your five senses are aching to be engaged right now. This is an invitation to get out of your head and into your body. You may be a spiritual and intelligent being, but right now the emphasis should be on having a sensory experience. I'm really getting here that for some of you, that you may be in this place where you're feeling when we're experiencing sadness or disappointment towards something, we truly do feel it throughout our body. And again, we had that Five of Pentacles where, you know, for some of you, you may be feeling abandoned. You may be feeling, you know, like things aren't coming to fruition. Maybe you feel like, you know, you're lost in some way in regards to the energy. Here's the interesting thing. We feel it within ourselves. And I feel like Spirit is saying to you, we want you to use those senses to experience joy instead of staying in this negative mindset where you're experiencing, you know, sadness and disappointment and sorrow in some way. Turn that around. Okay, turn that around and try to experience joy with the situation. Again, understand that Spirit is with you at this time. You don't need to stay in this energy. Spirit is with you and guiding you towards a happier and more prosperous future. All right, so I truly hope that this has helped, Taurus. Don't forget to catch our live show on Wednesdays at 6 o'clock p.m. where we do mini readings. Don't forget to see our other live show on Sundays at 2 o'clock p.m. where we do live interviews with those in the, you know, spiritual people of a spiritual element. I'm sorry, I got lost in my words there. And don't forget to click subscribe, click like, and have an amazing week. Take care.